Down to just 16 teams left in the 2023 NCAA volleyball tournament. Let's re-rank them. I took their ranking when they entered the tournament and rearranged the teams based on their performance and wins in the tournament. We love the discussion though, so let me know what you think of this. I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, I've got Nebraska at number 1, a sweep over LIU, and Missouri to stay in that top spot without a debate, in my opinion. I moved Wisconsin up to number 2 after 2 dominating sweeps over Jackson State and Miami. I think those two are pretty undisputed up there, and then it gets tricky. I moved Pitt up to number 3 out of the 4 1 seeds. Pitt probably had the toughest battle with USC in the second round and a player like Skylar Fields to deal with. They got past them though in 4 sets and pretty convincingly after the first set. So I moved them up to number 3. 4 was tough. I ended up going with Oregon because they handled both rounds in sweeps, swept a good Hawaii team despite Mimi Collier not even playing her best. Well, I had a tough time ranking since they dropped the opening set of the tournament to Wright State, but then they looked really good against Western Michigan. I could have justified them at 4 over Oregon, or I could have justified putting them even lower since some of the teams below them didn't even drop a set. But based on the eye test, I'm keeping them up in the top 5. I did drop Stanford to number 6 after getting pushed to 5 on their home court by Houston. As a 1 seed in the tournament and the number 2 overall seed, you really expect them to take care of teams in the earlier rounds. They still got it done, but will now have a really hot ASU team in the regionals. Kentucky's up at number 7. The hot streak continues, took care of Wofford and Baylor. And then I have Texas at 8, who played extremely well in both rounds, hit over 440 against SMU. I've got Tennessee at 9, totally handled Western Kentucky. And okay, all the way up at number 10 is Arizona State. This team was not even a top 16 seed, but they are playing like a top 10 team right now. They absolutely dominated Georgia in the first round, a really good SEC team with Sophie Fisher. And then they swept BYU, who was a top 16 seed and host. ASU has the pieces led by Marta Levinska. They're playing confident right now, and they are looking really good. At 11, Arkansas. Gotta love watching Jill Gill play and Taylor Head. They battled to get past TCU in 4. At 12, I've got Creighton, swept Minnesota after getting pushed to 5 by them earlier in the season, but never a doubt there. At 13, Purdue, Eva Hudson went off for 27 kills in a 4-set win over Marquette, another tough team. At 14, Washington State beat Dayton in 4. I wanted to put the Cougars a little higher based on how good they've been playing in the tournament, but I wasn't sure who to put below them. At 15, I have Georgia Tech, and 16, Penn State. Both teams were not ranked in the top 16 coming in, but they knocked off Florida and Kansas respectively, both in 5-set battles. I could justify these two teams in any order between number 15 and 16, but I was impressed with how Georgia Tech rallied back from behind against the Gators in the 5th set. All right, that's how I ordered them. Let me know your thoughts, of course, and how you would re-rank the top 16. Regional action starts next Thursday, and it's going to be good.